Okay, so what do we need to do in the wetlands? It looks like we need to chat with Davrin. I've got one big chest remaining, 3 little chests, and then we're done here. So I think we clear this out like in this episode. Just get this done. I may even do a few jump cuts just to get the chests figured out, if there's any puzzles or whatnot, just to get it done. Like I said, just get completely done here, so I don't even have to worry about it anymore. I would love that. Davrin must rescue the kidnapped griffins from... Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, you know what? I wasn't expecting a big quest. Let's do it. Wait, do I want to... let's go sell first. Where's the vendor? Is it right here? Yeah, it is. Okay, good.
In Lavendale, he's usually the...
I would love to sell valuables. We'll sell all. Thank you very much. To rank them up, because that was one thing we needed to do still. Rank 3. Cool. We still need the final rank, but I'm a bit off. I actually may get it by buying, or by getting to the getting to the end of this quest. Let's just quickly look through the valuables and whatnot that's here. We've got some locked things, not a lot actually. He doesn't have this equipped, but let's go ahead and get it in case I end up using it. I guess some mementos. Actually got quite a few. Grab those. Good. Ooh, we got the permanently boost resistance. Grab the decor while I'm at it. All right, cool. And then we just have a couple other things left, which we could probably get after this quest, like I said. Is he currently using this one? It is. Oh, well, let's upgrade his weapon. Sure. That's very nice. This bow actually seems really good. Oh, hold on. So 25% damage to armor. Ranged attacks with this weapon deal bonus damage to armor instead of barrier. Gain enhanced damage when breaking an enemy's armor. And this weapon completely ignores enemy defense. And your penetration is applied as bonus damage. That's actually like a really good bow. Interesting. May end up using that. All right, let's do his... Wait, no, I also got to talk to them too. There's 2 quests here? I think there is.
Hey, Antoine. Evka. I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting? No. Our study of the new Blight continues.
We know the gods changed the Blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
You're creeping me out. Good work on the study.
Okay. That's not good news, but you're making progress with your studies.
Yes. Well, there's more to learn, but yes.
So what's the Blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the Blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the Blight impacts the Wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the Blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
So I have to point out, just because I feel like it needs to be pointed out, how funny that actually is. That Antoine's in the middle of talking, and then to Rook's perspective here, and Evka's, he just turns for a second in absolute silence and just stares, and then like 10 seconds later starts talking just as if he never stopped. When it posted him, be like, are you okay? That was really weird, dude. Because they can't hear it. I find that so funny. This is really bad. I'm here to help. So we kill the eruption. This is insider knowledge or Antoine's Blight connection. Yeah, let's ask about that.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the Blight more than some of the others. Are you?
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
Okay, good. Good.
Should you have told me about all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the Blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
So how do I help?
Figured you'd be in. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the Blight and it gets attacked, then the Blight around Lavendel might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere and spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their Blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
Yeah, stay safe.
Stay safe. Or as safe as you can.
I've no fear when Evka's at my back.
You've always got me.
The Blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the waters, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Interesting. I really like that little storyline. Is it here that I need to go, or is it like a separate? Oh no, it is. Okay. I kind of feel like we go do that. You know, we'll do Davrin's thing after. I find that very interesting, and I also like the comparisons, really, of the Blight to the Cordyceps from The Last of Us. I feel like that's exactly, yeah, I knew it was going to pull us in the comment there. I feel like that's exactly what it is. Speaking of which, Last of Us Season 2, freaking killing it so far. We just watched episode 2 last night. If you know, you know. It's great because as a person who has done the games, like, I know what's going to happen. And it's a very similar experience as if you were one of those people who were like, had read the Game of Thrones books, can't remember the actual names of the books, but you know what I mean. Read those before watching the show when the show was coming out. Like, this is what it is. Like, all the video game people who've played The Last of Us, we all know. And my wife and my stepson haven't, so it's interesting to see their reactions to things that are happening in the show. But that episode was great. Not going to talk about it, though. Don't want to spoil it. It's so good. Oh, and then also, once I kill this guy, am I going to stagger him before he dies? I suppose so. There we go. Are we still in combat? No. Good. It's like, what is still here fighting us? So I had mentioned that I had another Warhammer tournament pop up that I was going to go to this last weekend, and I did. So I went to that on Saturday. Me and my stepson went. I almost didn't go because I had like a weird swollen eye thing going on. It was really annoying. I think I talked about that in the previous episode, but yeah, I ended up going. And I won. I came first. And my stepson came third. It was great. Yeah, we crushed it. We absolutely crushed it out of 4 people. Yep, first and third out of 4 people. Look, a win is a win. I'm not going to discount it. The reason there were nobody there is because it was Easter weekend, and I hounded the tournament organizer, which is a friend of mine, about scheduling things on a weekend where people just aren't around. We had 10 people drop on Saturday night, and half of those people would come from Orlando, and that's like a 2-hour and 15-minute drive, so a 4.5 hour drive that day just for a tournament with like 6 people. Yeah, they weren't going to do that, so they ended up dropping, so we went down to 4.
There's definitely something in here.
something wrong.
But
Okay.
you know what?
Let us know when we're close.
A win is a win, like I said. We're not going to discount that. It was a lot of fun. Still good opponents there. And so, yeah, it was a fun little quiet experience. But, you know, I got more store credit. Ended up buying a new box of minis using all my store credit. Felt real good. And because my stepson came third, he also got store credit. So we had to make him a count. We could have put it on mine, but it's like, no, let him enjoy that and start feeling the push to do better in the tournament, so he can start banking that store credit and use it to upgrade his army and whatnot. And I think that was really, really freaking cool. Really, really happy with that little tiny tournament. And I think the next one we got is a doubles tournament, which is a 2v2. So basically each player brings half of their army and then you combine it into a big one. And that sounds like a lot of fun to me. Looking forward to that. We'll see how that ends up going though. All right, let's get this bit done.
The eruption's on the other side of that barrier.
We'll need to cut off the tendrils
Pull that, please.
Right. And also, those dark spawn. Have to deal with them.
Yes, we do. Just trying to find his head. That was a lot of back looking at him. This down. Man, we're wrecking this dude's day. It is great. Oh, and then Easter was yesterday, and it was just kind of like a relaxing stay at home, went to the pool, just kind of hung out. And now this week is back to work. At least I don't have like any pending like project deadlines. I have no deadlines at the moment, and that just feels so good.
Better move before more darkspawn show up.
Especially considering I just put a bunch of time in the last 2 weeks getting a project done that I did have a deadline for, and now I don't have any deadlines. And it's just like, cool, I can work at my own pace. Love that.
That ledge. We can destroy the tendrils from there.
And I think you can kind of tell when I'm feeling like in my videos. I think you can actually hear it when I'm feeling less stressed. Like I will complain a lot less.
Down one of those.
But I definitely feel like we could tell when I'm feeling really stressed and something's bad happening in a game. It just comes out. And I think that that's fine because that's how I've built my channel. I am who I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. We don't cover things up even when things are going bad. So yeah, it's natural. But I'm so relaxed this week that I'm like, you know what? I might just put a bunch of time into Dragon Age and try to get to the end. Which is kind of exciting. That's like where I'm at with the game at the moment. Is I just want to finish it. And we're pretty close. All things considered, we are pretty close. Like we just finished one whole zone. We're about to finish this one. And then we've got the extra chapter after the one that we're on, so we're close.
Is that the Blight eruption?
Oh, wow, that's, big.
That's what she said.
The darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out.
Let's do it.
Davrin?
I can hear that eruption. The Blight's spreading. We need to stop it.
I'm gonna go ahead and just kill all the Blight off right this moment.
Are you okay?
The eruption's not happening. Just keep fighting. We're not falling.
Because there's no reason not to. I'd rather just, you know, get all this dead. Second I... Oh, they popped out at me. Okay, fine. Pop this guy right in the head. Back off this way. Let's go ahead and boom, boom. I'm feeling like really in the zone today. I don't know what it is. Crush this guy to death. Pop that down. Just like trying to single him out, you know? All right, cool. We'll run over here. Let's kill this guy so Davrin's not spending his time on that loser. Get the immunity so I can bashy bash. Alright, get out of there. Throw this down. Shoot this guy in the face. Shoot him in the face again. Oh, come on. I dodged on that one. I heard it coming. I definitely dodged out. Alright, he is almost dead. Got one more arrow to do it. No, let's get out of that, huh? Is he dead? Looks like it. Alright. We'll kill these nerds off. This guy's gonna charge me. Totally fine. Hit with this to interrupt. You know, I did hit spacebar, but I got stuck on that body. Just like spun in place. Alright, there we go. Get that armor off so I can actually interrupt him and play this fun little game. And again. Oh, come on. I hit that last one. No. All right. You know what? I'll just kill him off this way. Slow him down. Dead. Oh, let's look at that. It's okay.
Oh, we did it.
That's actually a fun little encounter.
This is it. Let's get that eruption.
Can I shoot it? Oh. Wait. Do I need to, like, use ballista or something? How does one... Do I use, like, Davrin's? No. Do I shoot it in the... Oh, I see. Place alchemical flame. Got it.
All right. We strike and the whole thing goes up.
Okay. Do we run? Do we run and then strike? Maybe over here? Okay, there we go. It's like I don't want to shoot it right next to it. That sounds like a bad idea.
All right. Time to destroy this thing.
Nice. Is that it? Is it done? I'm assuming so. I didn't get like any quest update. Or maybe I did. Meet Evka and Antoine at the Sheltered Glade? Sheltered Glade. Yes, Sheltered Glade. Still got those chests. I'm assuming the chests are going to come from... Because they're not there. I'm assuming they're going to come from this extra area. Also, I've not gone in here, apparently. I see this little, like, thing there, but I don't even know if I can get in there. Yeah. Maybe going in there will get me the rest of what we need, so I'd rather just pop over there. Do that first. It's kind of like the whole thing with Tash. It's like it opened up a whole new area, and then that's what gave me the final chest for Brevane. So I have a feeling it's probably going to be something similar here. Although, where am I going? Over here. Got it. Yeah, I can see this being an area with some chests, maybe. Or not, actually, because it's just like a little tree. What's this? Oh, there's a chest there. Okay. Frontline plated mail, +9. How many more chests do I got? The 2 and then the 1. Okay. What you want?
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you. Ah, Rook. Hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption. The blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it. Like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
Weird job for a shadow.
There's some pretty scary things in the Minratha's catacombs. But I've never seen anything like that.
A story for your fellow shadows?
Not sure even the Viper will believe it.
When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
So because you stopped the blight eruption, flowers can return. This is incredible.
That's incredible. I wasn't expecting flowers.
It's what we're here to do, to make this possible again.
We thought the Grey Warden's purpose would end when the last archdemons died.
And that time's almost here. It's unbelievable.
The Order is those of us left now. When the archdemons fall, some wardens will hang up their swords. Until they're calling, at least.
So the Wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but Evka and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is
That's
that if the
interesting.
new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
That's like really interesting. I wonder where this is going to end up going. How are you two taking this?
Are you doing okay with all this? Really?
Don't worry, I'm good. I've got everything I need right here.
Oh, isn't that
too.
cute?
Do you really think something inside you has changed?
It's possible. Or maybe we're the same. But does that mean we'll be the same? You can't sense the blight. But trust us, it feels different. And the sound is changing too.
As for what it means, it's like Antoine said. We don't know yet.
Well, if you need anything, you just ask.
I'm sure you'll be fine, but if there's anything I can do, just say.
Of course. It's good we answered your first letter. And it didn't catch fire.
What?
It may have come close to an explosive, but we all met in the end.
The blight feels
That's
relentless
pretty
most
funny.
of the time. We see what it does up close.
The world dying, how it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, these flowers can make it back.
Romantic place. I can leave. Yep.
They can. You know, you've got flowers and nothing is immediately on fire. I could leave you alone.
Are you trying to set us up on a date?
I think he is.
But we go on dates. Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back.
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
Aren't they cute? Why is Davrin just sitting back there like a creeper in the darkness? What are you doing, buddy? Aided the Grey Wardens in finding what remains after stuff. Couldn't read the rest of that little achievement. Yeah, 400. I think that was enough. Bam. The Blight eruption was destroyed, and its hold on the OSWguild wetlands is over. While it will take time for the rest of the Blight to recede, there's hope life will return once more. Though uncertain about what the future holds, Evka and Antoine are optimistic for what comes next. Nice. Almost level 48
Wetlands
already.
aren't fully healed.
But some places barely come back at all.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight. It's possible.
That's a cool little moment. Right, I was popping off this direction, wasn't I? Where was I trying to get? Primer duration, control abilities, tool ability, momentum. That's where I was going. Cool. So we'll just grab leaping shot. So right click plus spacebar, leap backwards and fire an explosive arrow into the ground, deals damage over a small area at around the point of impact. Cool. Sure, whatever. Will I ever use it? Let's find out. Maybe. Maybe. It's a nice little, like, I'm gonna dodge out of the way, but it uses one of my arrows. So, you know, maybe it actually does an insane amount of damage because it's using one of my arrows with my bow. So, I don't know. We'll see. Right. We still got that. I'm still missing this area over here. It's possible his quest will lead us to the final area. So, yeah, we're going to go do it. I'm very, very happy so far with our progress. Ooh, look at all the flowers. This is so cool. You know what I wish would happen? And this is like best case scenario for a game that just didn't flounder as much as it did during development. Is after you completed that quest, the rot and the blight like slowly did recede, and it would change the zone, kind of like in Dragon Age Inquisition, in the area that had the like the big castle and the flooding and everything, and then when you reseeded the water, it like changed the whole area. I wish that would have happened with this. I think it would have been great, but yeah, a different game maybe. Great Warden shop upgraded, so now we can buy the rest of our stuff. Do I want to sell the valuables? I don't know if I do, because that's only 32 rep, and I can use that rep elsewhere. Should we upgrade his stuff? Here, this is the thing, right? I could, but I only have 2,100 gold. So at this point, I just kind of want to get what I know I can. I don't want to get any of this, right? Because he's wearing his legendary. I'm not using any of these helms, but they're pretty good. Gain enhanced damage on impact of your first attack and encounter. That's really good. 15% damage versus high health, 15% damage versus barrier and armor, 25% charged attack and weak damage versus enemies with high health. And then get the enhanced damage on that first attack. Yeah, I actually think I might go with that. I might wear that over the one that I have, which the one I have like spreads the necrotic thing, so I don't really need any of this, do I? I'm not using any of it anyways. Got that. Got the memento. Yeah, we'll pick that up. And as dawn breaks, decor. And then a bunch of that stuff. I think I'll leave the rest. But hey, you know what? I'm like
Heading out.
so happy the fact that we've managed to do as much as we have here. I'm gonna go into my inventory real quick, and we will change out that helm. So I'm using this one. This one is when an enemy dies, it spawns an apparition and attacks nearby enemies, dealing necrotic damage. It's like pretty good. I have enhanced defense on this one, so maybe I go grab that and upgrade it. What does it look like? That looks so silly. Just get rid of that thing. All right, now I'm going to do this first. I've decided. I've changed my mind of how I'm going to handle this. We're going to go to the world. Look, we've got all of this stuff maxed out. Oh, we're doing so good. I'm very happy. We're going to go to Lighthouse. Because I need to go enchant this. Still alive, missives. Okay. Still alive. Rook. What you've done for Lavendel, I thought I should thank you. But now I'm writing this and can't find the words. Our village is no stranger to bad luck and unfortunate occurrence. Somehow, part of it always stays standing. But that doesn't mean that people always survive with it. Yet so many of us are still here. It's because of you and Evka, and Antoine never saw us as a lost cause. This is the Anderfels. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive. I may have a warden's lifespan, whatever that means now, but I'm still alive. Every day I see more flowers returning. Oscar taught me how to use them to help others. I'll make sure his lessons live on. Sincerely, Flynn. Cool. What are all those? I already read all those, yeah. Cool. I feel real good about that. But yeah, I want to go enchant my helmet. And I think I might actually have a couple other pieces of gear that may need it. And I have picked up a lot of mementos, so it is possible that I've got some upgrades to do. We're close. We're getting there. Getting there. Let's enchant my helmet. Defense? Maybe? Let's do defense, I think. 10% defense or just 30 defense? Let's just do 30 defense. Yes, I'd like to apply that. Cool. All right, can I upgrade? Nope, nothing here can upgrade. That's totally fine with me. I don't want to really use all my materials anyways. Okay. Don't care about if anybody has to talk to me. Don't want to do that right now. We want to go back to the OSWguild wetlands and do Davrin's quest. And then we'll be done with it. And then we'll be done completely with the wetlands, I assume. I assume I'll get the last couple chests there. And then be able to move on and finish off another zone after that.